All right, guys, welcome to Keys of Success video 2. Today we're going to be talking about Yelp. I'm very excited about this one. This is one of the big ones for us. I talked about it earlier. Now we're going to go a little more in depth, how to make it successful for you. How is it successful for us? So, all right, there's lots of reviewers out there. You have Google, Yelp. We've tried almost all of them. We put money into all of them. The one we had most success with by far was Yelp. There's a lot of trust in Yelp because they specialize in this field. I think people that look at Google reviews believe that it's generic, and that's why they don't trust it as much. So more people seem to use Yelp because they specialize in what they do. The thing about auto repair shops is people will do their research because we have such a bad stigma. They're not really going to check a Yelp review at a dealership because there's no other dealership around. They have no choice really. But as far as an independent shop, there's tons of shops out there. They're going to do their research and they're going to go straight to Yelp. We have people that have left us a review on Yelp, have searched us through Yelp, and they have never used Yelp before. So that goes to show you that they really put trust in Yelp and they will go that extra mile to search for an auto repair shop. The cool thing Yelp is doing now on their platform and offering to their customers is auto repair quotes. So it makes it easier for them to find you. You want to start Yelp early and just go for it, guys. This one right here is worth putting your money into. It is a bit pricey, but once we started pricing out other options like ads and stuff like that on other platforms, it really was about the same cost. And once we figured out that Yelp was working for us, we just went all in on Yelp. If you want to be at the top of the list, if you want people coming to you, want people to see you, you have to pay money for it. It's just how it works. Like I said in a previous video, you want to start Yelp right off the bat because you want to build those reviews while you have control 100% over the situation. When you have a shop later on and you have employees, it's a lot harder to control situations. So we have well over 100 5-star reviews on our page. I think we only have 3 bad reviews, and all those guys that gave us 3 bad reviews, we never did any work on their car. It was basically quotes over the phone pretty much. So my partner Danny and I have done a lot of research on Yelp, how Yelp works, how to get good Yelp reviews, how to reach out to people. I'm going to tell you our recipe for that right now. So by far one of the biggest things for us on success as far as our general operation and in Yelp is you want to look out for the best interest of the customer. Customers can tell if you're looking out for their best interest or if you're greedy. Even if you're a really good actor, people can just tell because it's called a gut feeling and people follow their gut feeling. You always want to display integrity and honesty. You want to let your customers know that you are there for them. You're not their friend, you're here to solve a problem for them and you're here when they need you. You provide a service, they pay money for a service, but they want to know they can rely on you, that you're consistent. Now you'll find there's a lot of broke people out there, but when it comes down to it, your core customers, your really good customers, people will pay money for you to make their life easier. That's just how it works. That's why you're in business in the first place. You're there to solve a problem that they have, but if you can make their life even more easier by doing other things to set you apart from other shops, they will pay money for that. We have some customers that are very well off, but to them going to the dealership is a huge inconvenience because one, turnaround time, just going over there is a half-day experience for them. Where we're at, we may be easier because of location, ease of communication, or whatever it may be, and actually price is last on their list. So after we perform a service, we do a follow-up in about a week after, just to make sure that everything's okay. You can do a verbal one. A lot of times we'll do a text. Our customers already know that our shop landlines are actually cell phones and they're cool with texting back and forth. The cool thing about texting is it's convenient for them. It's also convenient for you, and you have stuff in writing. If we know everything went really well for them on there, we ask them, would you mind rating us on Yelp? And we will send a link via text to them. So all they have to do is click on it. Again, guys, it goes back to making it easy. The easier you can make it for them to give you a review, they don't have to log on, they don't have to do any crazy stuff, they don't have to search for you online. You send them a link directly to your page on Yelp so they can review you. Obviously, if stuff didn't go very well, then you don't send them the link. You say, how can I solve your problem? How can I help you? Let's fix this. I want to make things right, or whatever it is. After they leave you a review, you want to publicly thank them. Now, this is important not only because it's a courteous thing to do, but it lets other people know that you're very active. So that does 2 things. 1, it builds trust. And 2, for those people that have a notion of leaving a negative review, they know they're going to get a response from you. So they might shy off from that. That actually has probably saved us from some negative reviews. If they know an owner has never replied back to anything, they're more likely just to totally blast them. Now, when you do get a negative review, guys, you want to respond 2 days later, okay? Because you're going to need to cool off. You will think that, you know what, no, I'm fine, I'm going to respond back to this, and you will be on the defense mode. It doesn't matter how crafty you are, people can sense, oh man, this guy took this thing personal. In a book I read called Lincoln the Unknown, there's a section in there where President Lincoln had to write a letter to a staff member berating him. Before he mailed it out, he put it in his drawer. A few days later, he took it out and tore it up. It proved to be the best thing to do. The reason why that's good is because you blow off steam without totally destroying someone and your own reputation. Myself and my business partner do this trick. We actually will write out and totally just blast a person in writing and then wait in a couple days, then respond with something more suitable for the situation. Guys, when you respond back, you're not responding to the guy that rated you. You're actually responding to the public. The public gets to see what type of person you are and behind the scenes. Now, I see a lot of business owners just totally bending over, even if it seems like it's not their fault. I say no to that. This is your business. You need to stand up for yourself. The more you water down something like that, the more over the whole service industry will have to bend over every time. Now, if you did mess up, just be humble about it. Like I said, wait a couple days to respond back. You do want to respond back if it was your fault. A negative review in this response is almost like a 5-star review. The reason why, guys, is because it shows your character of your shop. People get a glimpse of your personality and who you are and your character by one of those reviews. In reality, a negative review responded back correctly is better than 10 5-star reviews, I promise you. Okay, guys, this information took me years to condense into this little thing right here. This is juicy stuff, guys. People pay a lot of money to learn all this stuff, basically what I've shown you right now. Write this stuff down, study it, put it to the side. When it comes time for the Yelp, bring it back out. This is the formula for a successful Yelp account. Yelp was one of the biggest things that made us money. It is literally the face of your company. Thanks for joining me, guys. I will see you on the next one.